Good afternoon. Welcome to the forecast discussion for January 22nd, 2014. It's currently 12:30 p.m. First, we're going to look at the storm that we had yesterday, and as you can see, we had quite a bit of snow from Philadelphia through central New Jersey and into the New York City metropolitan area, including Long Island and the southern shore of Connecticut. Further to your north and west, you had snowfall amounts anywhere from 1 to 4 inches, increasing to about 6 inches just north and west of the city. And then basically the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan areas and much of New Jersey, central New Jersey, was pummeled with anywhere from 8 to 16 inches of snow throughout the region. That is an impressive storm for one clipper. Now, as far as the forecast overall, did pretty good for much of the region with the exception of extreme northeastern Pennsylvania, where the snow really just didn't get that far north as was expected. I was only expecting an inch or so, but still, not much, maybe a trace if that. Then the real bust is down in southern New Jersey. Basically, I was expecting a little bit more banding of snowfall to get you up to maybe 8 inches of snow. Unfortunately, that did not take place as there was a very intense gradient of snowfall from central New Jersey to the southeastern New Jersey coast. As a result of the intense banding, the snow showers just were not able to organize and the snow was too light. And so therefore, basically 1 to 3 inches here, leading to a rapid increase in snowfall up to 16 inches just to the north. So you could see how dynamic and powerful this storm was and how there was such tight snow gradients that an area like this was bound to happen. It was just a matter of where. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you feel about these storms, you and your location in southeastern New Jersey missed out, while locations just to your north were pummeled significantly. So, is there any other storm on the way? Well, first of all, we definitely have plenty of cold air in place. We have temperatures ranging from the single digits to mid-teens throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, including that with wind gusts of 20 to 30 miles per hour. And then we throw in the wind chills, which range anywhere from 16 below to 5 above. It is cold outside. It is brutally cold outside. If you don't have to be outside, don't. If you are outside for your occupation, please layer significantly and take some breaks. Go inside, because this type of cold air, and this is at noon, okay? When you get into the evening hours and wind chills are, I don't know, about minus 15, that's pretty significant. Stay indoors if you can. If you can't, layer and take breaks. Because this cold air is no joke, and unfortunately, it is not going anywhere anytime soon. As far as the radar is concerned, all is clear for now, so at least we have dry conditions while we dig out. Now, let's take a look at the infrared satellite picture. First of all, I'm sure you'll notice we have a heck of a storm out here over the Atlantic. Our storm finally did bomb out down to 979 millibars. That's pretty impressive. And thankfully, it moved just far enough off the coast so that way we weren't talking about 20 inches of snow or 24 or 30 inches of snow. It could have been that bad with this type of storm. But there are more disturbances on the way, unfortunately. Most of them are clipper storms, though, very, very fast moving. I don't think they're going to have the same capabilities as this previous storm where everything came together just right. And when you take a look at the water vapor satellite picture, you can see how this whole pattern is evolving. Here's our storm lifting up into the Canadian Maritimes. Now, keep an eye on the Pacific here. See this upper level low here? This is what's part of what's called negative EPO pattern. That pumps up this ridge, and of course that leads to a northerly flow from the Arctic right into the eastern United States. That's where we're getting all our Arctic cold air. Meanwhile, our polar vortex is locked in here. Keep an eye on this. This disturbance is going to send disturbance after disturbance from the subtropical jet stream to interact with all this Arctic air. Not right now, but next week. I think that we're going to see the threat, especially towards the end of the month, around the 28th to the 31st, of a major winter storm over the eastern United States. Only a matter of time as this disturbance comes into play over North America with all this Arctic air. So that's something to keep an eye on for sure. In the meantime, this disturbance I have my eye on. See, this disturbance is going to drop south and will interact with the northern mid-Atlantic. By the time we get to Sunday night into Monday, right now it's looking like a basic clipper low with some scattered snow showers. However, if this digs a little bit more, then we could be dealing with a little bit more of a moderate snowfall for the region on Monday morning as this clipper low exits. Right now it's looking like it's going to take a track that's something like this, cutting through northern Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey, and through New England. However, if this is a little bit stronger and digs a little bit more, then the track is more towards the mid-Atlantic coast and out towards the Atlantic. And you all know what that could lead to when we watch these storms develop and rapidly intensify. So clearly we have a cold, active weather pattern in place. And this right here is the wild card to keep an eye on as we move forward for next week and also for February. Things are going to get interesting around here. And unfortunately, I'm going to need more coffee if you get my drift. So let's take a look at the latest model guidance. We're going to be using the GFS model guidance for today. Well, the main story on the weather pattern for the next several days, at least through Friday, will be the cold air. Not really looking at much in the way of precipitation going on through Friday. Could be a few passing snow showers, but that's pretty much about it. The real story is going to be the temperatures. For example, by tomorrow morning, we're looking at a low around -5 to 5 degrees throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. That's pretty cold. High temperatures don't get much better in the mid to upper teens. That is going to be ugly. Saturday, it's pretty much looking at the same thing. We do have a clipper approaching, so we'll warm up just a bit on Saturday afternoon. We're going to be in a heat wave with low temperatures in the single digits to lower teens, high temperatures in the lower to mid 30s. So it's a bit of a warm up. Unfortunately, with that warm up would be the potential for snow showers. Now, on Saturday afternoon, watch out for the threat for a few snow squalls. Not anything major, but it could catch you off guard and drop a quick inch or two on your location as these snow showers move through and the other cold front exits. Sunday doesn't get much better, unfortunately. Yeah, another clipper, another round of snow showers. Temperatures much colder in the single digits to lower teens for lows. High temperatures in the upper teens to lower 20s. Now, here's the clipper for Monday morning that I'm keeping an eye on. Right now, the disturbance is expected to move just to the south of Chicago and then basically drive right towards New England. If this is a little bit deeper, let's say down towards the Ohio River Valley, then this storm track is a little bit further south. Then we're going to have to watch out for this moderate snowfall. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because we saw the same thing with this past storm. Similar pattern, similar setup. We're going to have to watch to see how intense this disturbance is. But for now, for Monday, it's looking like scattered snow showers, period of light snow. Nothing too crazy just yet. But we'll keep an eye on it. After that, on Tuesday and Wednesday, high pressure will be in control. And the same story once again. Lows in the single digits, highs in the upper teens to lower 20s. Could hit the mid 20s by the time we get to by Wednesday. But that's pretty much about it. And the Arctic air remains in place all the way through this upcoming week and continuing on to next week. And then we'll have to watch to see what that disturbance way out here in the Pacific is going to do to this overall pattern to lead to some very interesting weather as we head towards a big, big football game by February 2nd. Yeah. Well, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you, as always, for following NYNJPA Weather. And you can follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and NYNJPA Weather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, LinkedIn, and The Patch. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day. Stay warm, and please stay safe out there.